Hi everyone, it's Mark Fairclough here with Care for Health, and today I've got a great video with some tips in about what you can do when you wake up in the morning and you're quite stiff in your lower back. So we got asked a question the other day on Facebook exactly about this. Somebody was waking up with a bit of stiffness in the morning, first thing, and wanted to know what they can do to try and alleviate that before they then start to get up. So I've got a couple of exercises and some tips for you to do today. First thing we're going to do is you want to start to get the low back moving, tilt the pelvis. So lying on the bed, what you can do is start to rock the pelvis backwards and forwards. So essentially I'm going to bring the pelvis up towards my chest, tucking the bum under like that, and then going the opposite way, arching the back and tilting the pelvis down. The reverse and the opposite way. It's a little bit difficult to see on here, but what you can do instead, if you want to just take it a little bit further, is turn over and go into cat camel. So we're going to drop the head down, arching the back up, and then dropping the back down and arching the head up. Okay, and you can just transition between the two nice and smoothly, and that just starts to free up the low back and get the pelvis rocking. Another exercise that you can do is just stretching out through the low back and the sides, so bringing both the knees up to about 45 degrees and then drop them off to the side. You want to keep the knees together and the upper back and the neck fixed on the bed, and then roll over to the other side, again keeping them together. So you just want to feel a nice stretch up through the side and down into the lower back, over to the other side, and then again over to the other side. And one way to take this a little bit further is just to take one leg this time, both legs straight out in front of you, bring one leg over and just let it hang, and again you'll feel that stretch through the buttock and into the lower back, and then down, and then over to the other side, and then down. Make sure as well when you're getting out of bed in the morning that you're doing it the correct way. So turn onto your side, shuffle to the edge of the bed, both legs together, you're going to drop them off the bed, push yourself up from the side, just like that. So again, that's going to save your back and make sure you're not damaging it there too. A couple of other things that you can be doing is what you're doing the night before will have an impact as well. So if you've been sat in front of the TV for say 5 hours and you haven't really moved that much in the evening, and then you go to bed and you're sleeping for 7 or 8 hours, again you're not really moving that much, that is also going to make you quite stiff. So try and be a little bit more active in the evenings. Now this doesn't mean that you have to go for a run or exercise or things like that, but just doing some simple mobility stretches in the evening, even while you're watching TV, can be a really good way just to loosen off the low back, so then when you go in sleep, it's not as big a deal and you're not waking up quite as stiff in the morning. So that's a really good option there as well. So try these things out, let us know how you get on. Again, we got asked this as a question from one of our previous videos, so if you've got any more things that you want us to talk about or you want us to go through, do put them in the comments below. Make sure you share this with other people, I'm sure they'd appreciate it as well. We all know somebody who gets a stiff low back in the morning, so send it off to them, show them, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Thanks.